First pitch coming up. And on the hill here today, Mitchell Parker. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well
Leading
at their
off
home
for the Red
ballpark,
Sox,
in front of
third
their fans,
baseman,
in front of the
40.
city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a foul out of play.
One ball, two strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Out towards left center. And out number one on the grab. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Steps on first for the out.
Batting third, right fielder, Roman Anthony.
Two down, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Anthony, only 20 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. That smash towards center. Young makes the catch, inning over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Washington, D.C. And our starting pitcher here today, it's Walker Buehler.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
The 0-1 now. Buehler deals. There's the strike.
0-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Buehler fires. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with two strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Come on, James.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Two strikes.
In the dirt. Next one is off the plate. Full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And ball four to aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second,
Garcia.
no outs. And now it's Luis Garcia.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Way out front for strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you
Batting
up against the
fourth,
ropes with 2
designated
strikes, you
hitter,
think he's either going to
Nathaniel
double up or try to blow a
Lowe.
fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve. And it was the same result as the pitch before.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. There's the strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Abrams, the lead runner out at second. Wood over at first with one away. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe. Runners at the corners here. One away. Josh Bell digging in for the Nationals. Strike on the inside corner.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Runners are at the corners. One away. Next offering is fouled back. That
One ball,
misses.
2
1
strikes.
and 2 to count. Just
Outside,
misses
that's
the
the ball.
mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that
Down
one
to 3
just
and 2.
missed off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
It's a
Batting
strikeout, but
sixth,
they'll be in good
third
shape if they make their outs as
baseman,
difficult as that
Brady
one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Next to hit, Brady House. Next offering is fouled back. And now 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right side, Anthony. He's got it, and the inning is over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Red Sox nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Rob Refsnyder. Parker back to work. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Young moving under this one. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, catcher
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Ball one, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that one pulled foul. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 3. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the rookie right fielder, Dalen Lyle. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's outside, and that's ball one.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Batting 8th.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that one got a piece of him. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Trying to bunt his way on. Gonzalez. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Really nice technique right there to get that sack bunt down. Advances that
Shortstop,
runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
So the Nats lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Outside.
1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ruiz on at second with 2 down. Swing and he breaks his bat. Throw over to Toro. That's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 1 and the Red Sox nothing. On to the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Cedar Rafaela. Outside low, ball 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that is out of play. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air out to center. Young on the move. Can't get there. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. Fly to center his first time. A little bit low. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Now one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
No outs, runners at first and second. Pitch misses there. 3-1. Romy Gonzalez in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-1 is on the way. And a big swing and a miss. First and second here, no outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And next for the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez. Golden opportunity right here. Inside, just missed.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And they lead it. It's 4-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Anthony batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning. Get the outs that you need and get back into the dugout.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Now, you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get one batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. That's to third. Over to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, designated hitter Rob Refsnyder.
So now the DH spot, Rob Refsnyder, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now, Carlos Narvaez. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Strike 2. That one just misses.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Center field. Young under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting shortstop Trevor Story.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story doubled his first time. That one's in there. That's strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. And we're back.
Leading
and the
off
batter
for
now,
the
James
Nationals,
Wood.
Left
This
fielder.
kid picked up in a
James
trade.
Wood.
A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line to left and foul ball. Buehler deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter
Now
alive that hasn't at
Second
some
baseman,
point succumbed to
Luis
that pitch right there. It just
Garcia.
looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And now it's going to be Luis Garcia. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Nathaniel Lowe up to
Nope,
hit.
that's a ball.
Just missed. Garcia, the runner at second with 1 away. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball. To third, and that chance handled. Fired to second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On to the fourth. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Duran, in his 3rd season, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and
Now
got
batting,
something he
first
could handle.
baseman,
That's a ball that a
Abraham
lot of
Toro.
times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Ball 2.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ball popped up. Lyle makes the grab, 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there.
Now
He
batting,
saved extra
center
bases for
fielder,
sure. If the pitcher's his
Rafaela.
friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Too high. Ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Lyle makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 40.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. High in the air, out to right. Lyle nabs it, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Nationals 2. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
John Sciambi and
Nationals,
Chris Singleton
third
with
baseman,
you. And leading off the
Brady
bottom of the
House.
4th, Brady House. Walker Buehler will go back to work. And it's fouled away. That one
1 ball,
not
1
close.
strike.
And 1-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he
Now
didn't look too
batting,
convinced as he headed back to
51.
the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Up now for Washington, Dalen Lyle. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses. One down, base is empty. Bunting, and it's in the air. Stretches out and hauls it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
2 down, base is empty. Bert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Right down to shoot. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for
Ready
the
reliever out of the
Nationals.
pen, Mike Soroka.
Number 34.
Still pretty early in the ball game,
Mike
so this
Soroka.
bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading
And
off
stepping
for
in
Boston,
is the
second
speedy
baseman,
Romy Gonzalez. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Man at second. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it chases that one. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout.
Now batting.
And there's one away.
Designated hitter.
Really
Rob
went aggressive
Refsnyder.
in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Refsnyder lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one in the air center field. Young pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. Carlos
Now batting,
Narvaez,
catcher,
the next to hit.
Carlos Narvaez.
Oh, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still out in front 5-2. Back in Washington,
Leading off
D.C.
for the
And now the
Nationals.
center fielder,
Center
Jacob
fielder,
Young.
Jacob Young.
Buehler back to work. Nice curveball for a strike.
Well, these Nats looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. That misses. Full count now. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 1 for 2.
Shortstop.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now batting left fielder, James
2 outs, base is
Wood.
empty. Now here is James Wood. He is struck out, and he is walked. That misses. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. This one popped up. Story gets under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Nationals 2. Back here in Nationals Park, Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Trevor Story.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone,
2
and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting left fielder, Jaron Duran.
And next for the Red Sox, Jaron Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting first baseman, Abraham Toro.
Next to hit, Abraham Toro. On the ground left side, 6, 4, out, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Nationals 2. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Swing and a ground ball. Throw over to Toro. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals, designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. Misses off the plate, and that is ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Brennan Bernardino getting ready to go. Alcala warming up as well. Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 strike.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's too high, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go. Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Bell in the box again. Takes a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Anthony on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brady House.
And now up for Washington, Brady House. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Fastball is outside. Low leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Back up the middle and a base hit. The throw to third. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Walker Buehler will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for Boston,
Brennan Bernardino
number
on the
83.
pitch here.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And fouled off. This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. So the Nats leave a pair. They trail at 5-2. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the Red
ballpark.
Sox,
We go to the top of the
center
7th.
fielder,
And stepping in for Boston,
Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela. Soroka goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Canada.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now
Not a
batting,
bad slider
number
by
40.
any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Now the third baseman. That's a slider for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Just a weak fly ball this time. Wood makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And here is Romy Gonzalez. And we can't forget his big grand slam back in the third.
Yeah, that's arguably the most impactful swing of this ball game. He's one of the guys the media is definitely going to want to quote from after this one is over, especially if they hold on for the win.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Soroka keeping him close. And the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. 0 for 3 in this one. That one outside. And that's ball one. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back in Washington, D.C., set for the last half of the 7th. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Outside low, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And here is Jacob Young. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
This one in the dirt. Ruiz aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is foul back. Here's a 1-2. Missed inside with the curve. Just off the outside edge. Hammered, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one hooked foul. The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's too high. James Wood up next for Washington. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other
Now
way, but that time,
fielder,
little anxious.
James Wood.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brennan Bernardino done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for Boston.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher,
Number
Chris
72.
Murphy.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So digging in, James Wood. Hard liner. And it's gone. And we are all tied up. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Ball one. Garcia, the next to hit, tips outside. Outside low, and a count now 2-0.
2-0.
There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Way back. Out of here. They do it again. Back back-to-back homers. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 6-5. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Just misses with that one.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
4 runs already in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Now batting, first baseman.
Manager out of the dugout,
Bell.
and he's going to make a change. Chris Murphy out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for Boston.
And so the Red Sox
Number
go to the
32.
bullpen. Justin Wilson.
Justin Wilson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Josh Bell at the plate now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a
Now
little
batting,
while.
third
You want to be ready to hit the
baseman,
fastball.
Brady
Sometimes you
House.
can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
House stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Two
No
really
balls,
good
2
back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that's
0-1.
way high. Now 1-2. Low off of first with 2 away. That
That's
one
ball
misses, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that
got 3 and
just
2.
misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Chopped left side. Story sends it over to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cole Henry.
Well, the best relievers
Now
love the
pitching for
opportunity
the
to come in and
Nationals.
protect a tight lead
Number
late in the ball
99.
game. Some of them are just
Cole
wired different, so
Henry.
we'll see what he's got here.
Well,
Lead
1-run
off for the
game.
Red
So here's
Sox,
Boston's
the
cleanup
designated
hitter, Rob
Rob
Refsnyder.
Refsnyder.
He's already homered in this game. And that one missing low. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer, the lefty, warming up as well. way outside,
no
and
strike.
it's 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Carlos Narvaez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a strike. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, catcher,
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that's fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's Trevor Story now. And that clips the inside corner.
0-1.
The 0-1. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Jarren Duran now at the plate. Known for his late inning heroics. Right through there for a strike. Two outs.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Missed with a changeup and a count 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
3-2.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Next is switch hitting first baseman Abraham Toro. He's been a great free agent sign. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He shoots one out to right. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 8-6. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. for a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Cole Henry is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So a
the
lefty out of the
Nationals,
pen, Jose A.
number
Ferrer.
47.
Pretty tight game, so they're
Jose
looking for quality
A.
pitches out of him right
Ferrer.
here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Check swing, called strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And a foul ball. To the right side, Garcia. To first, and that is the inning. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now 8-6. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jorge
Now
Alcala.
pitching for Boston.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed
Number
hitters this year,
71.
and that's his first test.
Jorge
This looks like a good
Alcala.
move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Dalen Lyle
Leading
digs in
off
now.
for Washington, right fielder, number 51.
That's
That's
off
a
the
ball.
mark, and it's 1-0. Boston's
Ball one, no
bullpen
strike.
with some activity. Aroldis Chapman, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1-1.
time. Next
Nope.
pitch is
Outside.
outside. And there's a ball.
3.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Man, it's so tough to adjust and catch up to a good
Now
fastball
batting,
inside when all
the
you're
catcher,
getting throughout an
Gabriel
entire at-bat are pitches away.
Ruiz.
You're telling yourself, just let the ball travel so you can protect that outside corner of the plate. Then you get completely tied up. That right there was a great pitch for the punch-out.
And now up for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-2.
0-2 now. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. That's down and
1-1.
in. Red
One
Sox
ball, two
leading it
strikes,
by 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tapped up the first base side,
That
but
ball's
it
foul.
kicks foul. Red Sox by 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Now batting,
Chance to
the
strike
center
out the side
fielder,
now. You
Jacob
talk about
Young.
the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Hit in the air left field. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, number 40.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Young puts it away for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Roman Anthony.
And now Roman Anthony. First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Andrew Chafin up and loosening in the pen. Number 48, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering is down low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention, even if you're sitting on the pitch. Good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Now here is Rob Refsnyder. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely. The 0-2 on the ground, and that's just foul. And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Red Sox 8 and the Nationals 6. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Now pitching
And he's
for
been
Boston,
fantastic this year. Really
Number
stingy
44.
in terms of allowing base runners.
Aroldis
He's just got
Chapman.
great stuff that's tough to square up.
Back to the top of the
Leading
order,
off for the
C.J.
Nationals.
Abrams digging in for the
Shortstop,
Nationals.
C.J. Abrams.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That misses the zone. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, Toro. And he takes it himself for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but
Now
that doesn't
batting
mean it's always
left
going to be
fielder,
smooth. He delivered a good
James
play right there.
Wood.
He's 2 outs away. Up now for Washington, James Wood. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that one off the outside edge. The Red Sox leading by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
The count is full.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back
Now
to the
batting,
dugout. Got a
second
pitch to hit and
baseman,
just couldn't get to it. I
Luis
think that slider
Garcia.
really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.